Hello all, welcome to my channel Know Biology, Feel Biology. Today we are going to start with a new chapter, that is microorganisms, friend and foe. We have taken this chapter from class 8 science CBSE syllabus. If you like this, please like, share, subscribe and write your comments in the comment box. So let's start. After watching this video, you will be able to know what are microorganisms, where do we find these microorganisms, and classification of microorganisms. Living organisms in this earth are divided into macroorganisms and microorganisms. Big organisms such as plant, animals, birds, fishes, insects, which we can see in our naked eyes, are called as macroorganisms. But some organisms which are very tiny, we cannot see it in our naked eyes. Those are called as microorganisms. Do you know why? If we look at this scale, from 0 to 1 is called as 1 centimeter. If we divide this 1 centimeter into 10 parts, each part is called as 1 millimeter. If we divide again this 1 millimeter into 10 parts, it is called as 0.1 millimeter. If one organism is 0.1 millimeter, we can see in our naked eyes. But smaller than this, we cannot see it in unaided eye. These are called as microorganisms. If we want to see these organisms, we have to use an instrument which is called as microscope. If you take a drop of water in a slide and look under microscope, you can see many tiny organisms going here and there. These are called as microorganisms. Where do we find these microorganisms? Actually, 60% of the earth is covered with these microorganisms, but we cannot see it in our naked eyes, and we do not carry microscopes all over. Microorganisms can also stay in extreme climates. That means if we look at this icebergs, there is no organism. It's very cool. Other organisms cannot survive, but microorganisms can survive. It can stay in the desert condition as well as in the hot spring where the water is boiling hot. There also microorganism can exist. If we look at this marshy land, we find many kind of microorganisms. Microorganisms can also stay inside animals and plants. If we look at our intestine, there are many kind of microorganisms are found. Some are very helpful and some are harmful. That we'll discuss in our later video. Do you know in your teeth, 1 corner million of microorganisms can stay? So we need to brush our teeth every day to get rid of these microorganisms. Microorganisms are of different types. They are classified into bacteria, protozoa, fungi and algae. Bacteria and protozoa are unicellular microorganisms. Fungi is a multicellular microorganisms, whereas algae are either found as unicellular or multicellular. Viruses are other kind of microorganisms which are found in various shapes and sizes. Viruses are mostly non-living. It starts reproducing only when it is inside a host cell. That means maybe a bacterium, plant or animal. Common diseases such as cold, influenza and coughs are caused by viruses. Some serious diseases such as polio, chickenpox, cancer are also caused by these viruses. Microorganisms which first appeared in this earth are bacteria. Bacteria are found everywhere in the earth. Some bacteria are round shaped, which are called as coccus. Some are rod shaped, which are called as bacillus. Some are spiral shaped and are called as spirillum. Typhoid and tuberculosis are two important bacterial diseases. Another group of microorganisms are protozoa. Protozoa can exist both in soil and water. These are mostly unicellular. Amoeba, Paramecium and Plasmodium are examples of protozoa. Paramecium and amoeba are unicellular, free-living protozoa, whereas Plasmodium is a unicellular and parasitic protozoa. Diseases like dysentery and malaria are caused by these protozoans. Have you seen this moist bread? You find different color patches all over this. If you look at a microscope or inside a magnifying glass, you find this kind of complex structure, which is called as bread mold. Yeast, Penicillium, all these are example of fungi. Fungi are those group of microorganisms which do not contain chloroplast. So it cannot prepare its own food. So it grows on dead organic matter and these are called as saprophytes. Another important group of microorganisms are algae. Algae are found either unicellular or multicellular. These are like tiny plants which contains chloroplast and it can do photosynthesis. It looks green in color. Chlamydomonas is an example of unicellular algae. Spirogyra is an example of multicellular filamentous algae.